If you're not doing these 4 things, then your YouTube script is doomed from the start. And these tricks might not be obvious at first, but after writing scripts full time for some of the biggest YouTubers, I finally cracked the code. So in this video, I'm going to show you the 4 secret elements that big YouTubers use to go viral over and over again, how you can use these exact strategies to rack up easy views, and we'll break down a script by Iman Gadzhi to show you exactly how he uses this hack to keep his viewers hooked. But first, I used to lose half my viewers in the first minute until I discovered what was wrong. You see, nowadays with social media, with TikTok, Instagram, things like that, our brains have been cooked, okay? They've been fried because we're overloaded with so much information. Our attention spans are shorter than ever. In fact, I saw this thing that said that goldfish actually have longer attention spans than humans now, which is insane. So we need to imagine your video sitting there on the YouTube homepage. There's 1,000 other videos. And when your viewer scrolls through and they see your video, it needs to spark these elements in order to get them to click. And once they even get onto the video, if these elements aren't continued to be shown, then they're just going to get bored and they're going to click away. So that is why simply just doing what everyone else is doing and just packaging it as my information is just a little bit better than the other information out there, it's not going to work, okay? You have to frame your thing as new, as something special that they've never seen before. And that is why categorizing your video results in it just dying. If it's just another dropshipping video, if it's just another same thing that someone else has talked about, it's over. Your video's done. Because your viewer's just going to think, I know exactly what this is. I've seen this before, and they're going to ignore it. They're going to click off the video. They're going to just scroll past it, and you're not going to get the views. That is because we've just fried our brains, okay? And the lizard part of the brain, the part that's kind of automated, it just does things subconsciously, just based on your instincts. We don't want to spend any effort on attention, okay? There's too much distraction that we just need to shortcut this decision-making process. And by using new, as well as all the other elements that I'm going to share with you, you basically hijack that decision-making process and make your thing actually seem valuable to the viewer. So why does showing your video or your idea as a new opportunity, why does that work? Well, because something new gives hope. They probably tried a bunch of stuff before. It didn't work. They got disappointed and they went back to their normal life. When they see your thing, it's something new. It's special. It's this new method that has never been seen before. Nobody's talking about it, and it makes it seem like this could be the thing that saves their life, that stops them from feeling that pain. So we want to make our things seem new. Enough yapping about that. What are some power words that show new? So in your script, right? Basically the way we do this is you have your original sentence, and what we're going to do is sprinkle in these words into the script to make it appear new, right? So words like breakthrough, revolutionary, discovery, game-changing, disruptive, new, announcing, revealed, breaking, things like this. It just kind of hypes up your thing a little bit more. It adds a bit more flair and increases the value of whatever you're going to share. So new is awesome, right? But new has its alter ego, okay? Only. Now think of this one. It's kind of like a buff, right? New is like the OG, but only is kind of the XP multiplier. You add this to the side and it makes new even more powerful, right? Because basically what only is you can only get this thing through me. And that shows that this is exclusive, okay? No one's talking about this thing. This is one of a kind, right? So you want to show that it's a new thing, but also that it's a unique thing as well. So some power words for only would be things like exclusive, patented, only here, proprietary. And this is obvious, right? Why only would be special. If you're the only person with this information, then that means that it's underrated, okay? No one else knows about this. If you get in on the secret, then you're one of the few people that knows it. So you have power there. So that is that. But let's see some examples. Let's run through some examples of sentences we could do. New, right? This would be kind of how you would write these sentences. This strategy is something you've probably never seen before, but it's the key to unlocking a new level of growth in your business. What I'm about to show you is a cutting edge tool that only a handful of top entrepreneurs are using right now. It's cutting edge. Not many people know about it, right? So it shows that it's new. And then number 3, Here's a fresh approach to scaling your business that most people haven't thought of yet, but it's been a game changer for me. So again, new, fresh approach. Most people haven't thought of it yet. So there we go. New, not for only. This is the only method that consistently works across multiple industries, no matter your niche. The only method. The framework I'm about to share is something I've only taught in private coaching sessions until now. So again, we're showing that exclusivity. This is normally something that my students that pay money for get to see, but I'm sharing it to you now for free. That makes it even more special. And then number 3, there's only one tool that integrates seamlessly with all your existing systems. Let me show you how it works. Again, only one. So that's new and only. And those are examples of how you would use it. Let's move on to the next element, because you don't need fancy effects to improve audience retention. Okay, you need to do this instead. This is a way easier way. Think about it. We're all lazy, okay? We're super lazy. Nobody likes to work. Okay, whenever you do something, you try to find the easiest, most simple way to do it that requires the least amount of effort. That's how we're wired, right? We have a certain amount of calories to burn, so you want to be as efficient as possible. So if something's hard, we tend to just give up. We're like, okay, this is worthless, right? I'm better off watching YouTube, scrolling through Instagram, right? I don't want to sit there trying to grow this insane business and waste all my time. So people want push button results. They want something that they can just snap their finger and then GG, it's over, they've won. That's why saying something like simple trick to 10x their results, right? You probably see this type of phrase used a lot. All you have to do is this, right? It's because they're using the easy trigger. Oh no. Now there's 2 reasons why people want things easy, okay? The first is because they're just lazy. And lazy isn't a bad thing. Lazy can be good if you build systems to kind of help you be lazy. But the second reason is they're just insecure. When things don't go to plan, most people will blame the product because it's never their fault. But there's a lot of people that just blame themselves. Everything that goes wrong in their life, it's because they messed up in some way. They're not good enough. They're not smart enough. They're stupid. All these things, right? These negative beliefs they have in their head is going to make them think, you know, I can't do this thing, right? There's this business model. You can make 10K per month, but I can't do it because I'm not smart. But by framing it as easy, this means that anyone can do it, okay? Even a child can do it. So that means, okay, if this person can do it, that means I can do it too. That's why we want to have this easy element shown in our script. Now going into lazy, people want things simple. That's why you see videos like 6-minute ab workout to get killer abs, things like that. And the one simple trick to boost your retention, it shows easiness. And another way we can show something to be easy is by using frameworks and systems. So I'm just going to go to YouTube right now, and you see this a lot when you look at titles and stuff. Let's just look at Marcus Jones for now. But this, for example, how to get more views in 2 minutes. All right, that shows easy, right? It only takes 2 minutes. That's it. And you've got it. Probably doesn't take much effort, right? If it just takes 2 minutes. 5 easy mistakes that, oh no, small YouTube channels. So as you can see, these things are used all the time. And we don't even realize it until you actually understand these elements. It's just kind of there. And you don't actually think about it, but these tricks are working on you every single day. We're not going to just stop at easy because, again, just like new, there's the alter ego of easy. And that is anybody. Now, I've mentioned this earlier here, actually, but anybody can do this. And that's why you see these ads sometimes, they use not statements. So this would be an example of that. You can earn $1,000 a week in passive income. Again, passive income. Again, that's showing easiness because it's passive. You don't have to do anything. Starting next Monday. And you don't have to be a financial genius or even have finished high school. So they always say things like that, right? You don't have to be this. And then by saying, or even finish high school. Because nowadays, most people finish high school. A lot of people go to university. So to not even have to finish high school and you can make $1,000 a week, you're probably thinking, okay, anyone can do this, bro. You don't have to even finish high school. You see statements like that. You see statements like, even your grandma can do it. You know, things like that. It activates the anybody trigger. Let's go through some examples. All right, for easy. In just 5 simple steps, you'll be able to automate 80% of your marketing tasks and free up your time. 5 simple steps. You can automate, right? You don't even have to do anything. You just automate it. Number 2, You don't need any technical skills to apply this method. Just follow along and you'll see results. 3. This formula simplifies everything. Anyone can use it to double their sales in less than a month. So these are kind of the sentences you would use to show easiness. And then for anybody, it doesn't matter if you're just starting out or have been in business for years, anyone can apply this technique. Even if you have no marketing experience, this strategy will work for you. It's that simple. Whether you're tech savvy or not, anyone can set this up in just a few minutes. So there you go. These are the elements. And I'm guessing if you watch these videos, you probably watch a lot of YouTube growth videos. That's why you see a lot of videos with small channels. They're targeting small channels. First of all, because they're targeting the small YouTubers. But also, if a small channel can do it and it works, that means anyone can do it. So that's the reason why titles with small channels work really well. Now for the next big element that pops off your channel, I just want to start by saying that YouTube isn't just a place for videos, right? It's the most powerful sales tool in your arsenal. And if you do this right, you can boost the sales to your business dramatically. And one of the best elements for that is safe. Because to stand out nowadays, we need bold promises. Okay, that's the only way we can get attention, because there's so much stuff out there that if you don't make this bold promise, people are just gonna doubt your offer, bro. They're just gonna think, okay, this is nothing. The thing is though, when you're making these bold promises, people are skeptical. They're wondering, is this even real? Like, he's promising this crazy thing. Like, you're seeing videos like how to post unoriginal content on TikTok with no strikes, make $24,000 posting podcast clips, right? You see stuff like this. It's just crazy claims and people doubt it. I made 700 monetizable YouTube shorts for faceless channel in 18 minutes using AI automation. With these bold claims, people are going to click that and they're going to be like, okay, this is, I mean, it got a lot of views, so it worked, but people are going to click that and be like, I doubt this, bro. I don't think this is real. But why are we like this, okay? Why as humans are we very skeptical of things? We seem to be very pessimistic and always try to take the safe path rather than go for the gamble, okay? We never go for the big play. That is because it's just a survival instinct, okay? Because if we take risk, you could die. Now, nowadays, that isn't really the case. This more applied to back in the day when we're back in tribes going out hunting and stuff, right? If you made one wrong move, that could be it. It's over. But nowadays, we don't really have that issue. So our instincts aren't really helping us in many situations that we encounter nowadays. The one interesting example is with football penalty takers. So when it comes to the penalty shootout, I forgot the actual stat, but basically the team that goes first wins majority of the time. Like, it was pretty unfair. Like, you would think it's 50-50, right? But the team that goes first would win like 60% or 70% of the time, some crazy number like that, which I found very interesting. Like, why is that? Well, when you go first, you just take your shot. Then the guy coming afterwards, he now has the extra pressure of keeping them in the game, right? If he misses, they lose. Whereas the first guy, he's just taking a shot. And the extra pressure just kind of makes them fumble, because now they have the pressure of, if I miss this thing, we're going to lose the game. So they're trying to avoid that pain or that fear of losing, which just messes them up. That just shows that we are very risk averse as humans. The risk of losing, the risk of like throwing a lead throws us off. Also with teams, right? When they are winning the game, when they're 1-0 up, 2-0 up, they start going super defensive and they start playing worse. Like, they give up space on the field, they drop back, and then the other team starts dominating them, even though when literally only 10 minutes before, the team that is currently winning was dominating them. They were so much better. But then as soon as they get the lead, they drop back. It doesn't make any sense. So yeah, that's basically it. We're risk averse. And I think I saw this thing on gambling, right? They basically gave a bunch of people in the study an option to choose. They either keep the money or they go for the gamble. And actually, when they did the math breakdown, going for the gamble was actually the mathematically better option. If you took that gamble, more times than not, you will come out with more money than if you just kept the money, right? But most people just decided to keep the money, even if it made more sense mathematically to go for the gamble. Again, that just highlights our nature to be safe. But enough yapping. I think I went on that super hard. But when you're making a promise on YouTube, like the top side hustle is to make money, whatever, it has to be safe. Otherwise, it's not worth their time. They need to know that there's a 100% chance that this thing pulls off. Now, the alter ego of safe is predictable, and that is that this has happened before. That's why iman gadzhi, one of his marketing things were, but thousands of years ago, there was something that happened with the Greeks and the Romans, and it's happening again now because the trends are showing. Like, he did something like that, right? That's showing predictable, right? It's happened before in history. It's happening again. You have to capitalize on this thing. So that's why a lot of marketing experts do that. They'll like take some case study from something like 100 years ago and show trends that show that it's happening again. Predictable, super good. And you can do this by just showing patterns, right? Like I just said, inside credibility. I have the insider secrets to the stock market. Track record. Okay, you've done this many times. It works. You have testimonials, clients of yours, they've done it. Case studies, success stories, right? If there's proof that it's happened before, it's more likely to happen again. We just like trends. That's that. Power words, happened before, predictable, safe. History is repeating itself, just like we've seen before. Again, the last time this happened. Words like this make your thing seem safe and predictable. But to go over some sentences, this system has been proven to work for hundreds of small business owners, so you know you're in good hands. Been proven to work. It's a system as well. The best part, you don't need to take any big risks. This strategy has a built-in safety net. With this approach, you can expect consistent results month after month without worrying about sudden changes. Consistent results, month after month. No changes. For predictable, this strategy has worked predictably for every business I've applied it to, giving them reliable, consistent growth. Damn, they've padded this with many of these words. We've run this same system for 5 years, so it lasts a long time. It's been reliable for so long, and the results have been the same every time. Steady, predictable success. You could follow this pattern step by step, and you'll see the same reliable outcomes, just like the other clients I've helped. So the other clients, he's helped other people achieve the same thing too. So that's an idea of this element right here, safe and predictable. Now, when I'm writing a sentence, I probably wouldn't like pad it this hard because it just kind of feels over the top. But you have like 1 or 2 of these words, and what you do is actually mix these elements in. Now, to go and look at YouTube titles, right, you can see this many times. The new way. The new way. There we go. It's everywhere. How to correctly upload videos on YouTube to get more views. Correctly shows this is the correct way. This is safe. Okay, this one here is a perfect example. Ex-YouTube employee reveals how to grow your YouTube channel. It's an ex-YouTube employee. He probably knows all the insider secrets, the algorithm tricks. He knows it, bro. He's the ex-YouTube employee. That would be something that is safe, right? If you're going to get your advice, you're going to get it from someone that knows his stuff. So boom, this one's perfect. So that is safe for you. But by the way, if you're having trouble getting views and growing your channel, then I get it. Okay, it's tough, especially with AI channels putting out tons of videos. You just can't compete, right? But if you want to hit 1,000 subscribers in 3 to 6 months without spending 30 plus hours on each video, then you need to learn the one underrated skill that could make your next video go viral. So if you want to learn about it, then click the first link in the description. But to continue on with the video, we're going to go into the next final element. And after checking out all the top creators, I think I found the one trick they all use to hook you into their video super quickly. It's this: big and its alter ego. This one I see everywhere all the time. This one's overpowered. So, you know, when we're, again, scrolling through our feed, we see so much garbage. If it's a measly little noob promise, no one's going to care, right? So the size of the opportunity matters, okay? It needs to be important or rewarding. If it's not cool. And it's especially powerful if we pair this with FOMO, okay? The fear of missing out. This is the never seen before opportunity. If you don't go into this now, you're going to miss out. Everyone else is going to get rich and you're going to be broke forever, okay? That's basically what you want to say. And yeah, this one is used a ton, right? You go to YouTube, 300 million views secret, okay? That's big. 300 million views. Money, big amount of money. $17,000, bro. Insane, big. 1,000 monetizable YouTube shorts. $1,618 days. Re-uploading YouTube shorts with proof, bro. These videos, dude. I don't know what they're even yapping about, bro. How's that even possible? You probably need to get like 100 million views to even get that. No, not even that, probably more, bro. But yeah, you kind of get the idea. That's why you see these insane promises and then you click the video and it's just complete rubbish, right? It's because, you know, they're using this big thing, but they're unethically doing it. They're just trolling you. Now, big is awesome, but the only thing that's better than big is fast. Okay, because we like getting insane results, right? Make $10,000 per month. But if you have to work for 10 years to get that, lame. Nobody cares. You want to get it fast, okay? You need to get $10,000 per month, in 1 week. That's what people want. So, as I said, the only thing better than big is something fast. So, instead of this single thing can 7x your views. You want to say, this single thing can 7x your views overnight. Now that is 10 times sexier, okay? If people see this, they're sold. They're going through some power words. Big, fast, monster, huge, once in a lifetime, quickly, overnight, weekly. And actually, I don't even know if I went through the power words for easy. Did I even do that? If not, easy, anybody, simple, 1, 2, 3, push button, automatic, foolproof, step-by-step system. All you have to do is, all you needed to do, simply follow the steps, not statements you don't need, right? Use the power words for that. So going through this, okay? Imagine doubling your revenue in just 90 days. This strategy can help you achieve that. Doubling your revenue. By the end of this video, you will know exactly how to tap into a market worth billions of dollars. This isn't just a small tweak. This is a strategy that could change the entire trajectory of your business. Wow. Fast. Oh no. The formatting's messed up. Whatever. In just 30 days, you can see noticeable results by implementing this technique, right? Just 30 days. With this shortcut, you'll see immediate improvements without having to wait months for results. And then 3, this approach is designed to get you rapid growth. Expect to see changes in as little as a week. So there you have it, big, fast. So those are the 4 elements. Also, quick disclaimer before people freak and start accusing me of being a copycat, all right? I'm not the inventor of this concept, okay? Everything I teach on this channel are things I've learned from other places. All right, I came across this, you know, back in the day when I was getting into copywriting. It's from a dude called Kyle Milliken, and he has this thing called the NES-B kind of system. That's where I learned this from. I read his book on how to write copy, basically. So yeah, that's where this is from. Now, originally, this was meant for like copywriting and writing sales letters and things like that, but I think that the same tricks can apply when writing your YouTube scripts. Now, that's cool and all, but we're gonna actually analyze some top big YouTubers to see if they use these elements, okay? Am I just yapping out of nowhere, or is this an actual thing people use? Well, what we're gonna do is watch this video by Iman Gadzhi, right? We're just gonna look at the hook. We're not watching the 50-minute video, because hell no, that's too long.
Years old, I've experienced more in life.
All right, but we got the script right here. This is the hook. We're gonna see the elements that he uses. He opens with, at 24 years old, I've experienced more in life than most people will in their entire lifetimes. So by looking at this, right, let's see. We have 24 years old, so that could be fast, right? At only 24, so he's achieved this pretty quick. I've experienced more in life than most people will in their entire lifetimes. That's big. That's a big promise. He's experienced so much. Okay, so that's the first line. From all the materialistic, like waking up and deciding, am I going to drive my Lamborghini or my GT3 on the way to tennis? Oh no, he's flexing hard on you right now. Now this also builds credibility, because I think in the video he actually has footage of him sitting in his, he's outside the shop of Lamborghini.
Or my GT3 on the way to tennis.
Oh yeah, so he has videos of it, so there's proof, right? There's credibility, but then also he continues, right? Or am I feeling a little tired, so I'm just gonna chill out in the back of my Rolls Royce with my Maybach while I get driven. Again, more flexing. What even is a Maybach? I don't even know what this is. Oh, it's another car. Damn. So I'm getting flexed on so hard, I don't even know what a Maybach is. All the way from that to achieving childhood dreams like buying my mom a $4 million house in cash. Another big promise. $4 million house in cash as well. Okay, most people have to get a mortgage, right? He can just buy it in cash. To giving back and doing my part with some of my philanthropic projects, like the over half a dozen schools I built in Nepal for thousands of kids. Over a half dozen thousands. Big again. So he's going hard on big, as you can see. Or the new school that I'm currently building in South Africa. Big. New, I mean, new, not really, because it's not to do with his offer, but the word new's in there, so I'm just going to highlight that. I've honestly lived such an eclectic life. I don't even know what eclectic means. Basically, a diverse range of experiences. Fuck! No! Battery ran out. Alright. The battery died, but we don't need the battery. We're just going to keep going, okay? So you're not going to see my sexy face for now. So yeah, eclectic, bro. I don't even know what eclectic means. Diverse range. Okay. Bro had a thesaurus out when writing this. By the way, if you want to check out this thing, I'll put a link to this in the description. You can check it out. You can get this document, and I'll have a link to the flowchart as well. So go get that. Link in the description. And the reason that I've been able to live this life since the age of 17, that's new, right? He's done it, not new. Wait, hold on. What am I doing? I'm tripping. That's anybody. Okay, since the age of 17, a 17-year-old can do it, bro. If a 17-year-old can do it, you can do it, right? So that's anybody. It's because I focused on one thing and one thing only. Okay, only one thing. That's all you have to focus on. Easy, right? And one thing only. Only. All you have to do is this one thing. And what I mean by that is a business that puts cash in your pocket consistently every single month, right? Predictable. Puts cash in your pocket consistently. In this video, I'm going to give you my personal blueprint. Okay, it's safe. He's used this before, so you know it works because he's balling in his Maybach and his Rolls Royce. Also, blueprint shows that it's easy, right? It's a blueprint that you can follow, right? A step-by-step framework shows easiness. And then starting from zero shows that anybody can do it. Even if you have no money at all, you can do this too. And this is my exact thought process. So that shows easy, right? It's the exact thing. Okay, you can just copy it exactly, word for word, that I would personally start, right? It's something he's done, and he's a credible person, so you know it's safe. Start from scratch again. So again, it's similar to the from zero, but anybody, right? Even if you're starting from scratch, you can do this. You go from zero to $1,000 a month this year. That's big. A big jump. 0 to 10,000 a month this year. So it only takes a year to achieve this. So you can do it fast as well. So as you can see, all the elements are being used here. And that kind of just lets you know, right? If you can weave these things into your hooks, into your script, it just adds that extra flair, which makes it do well. Now, earlier I mentioned using these tricks when writing for big YouTubers, but maybe you're thinking, this won't work for a small channel like me. Well, earlier this year, I started a new channel from scratch. And using these same techniques, my first video pulled in 88,000 views, and it's still growing to this day. So it's possible for small channels. But also, keep in mind, there were other script writing tricks that I used besides new, easy, safe, big. So if you want a full breakdown, line by line, of the exact script that got me those views, then check out this video next to see the script writing method that helped me hit 83,000 views on my first upload. It's a banger. You're going to learn a lot. See you there.